Good day everyone! Let me introduce you our topic, which is all about categories and principles of collar construction. And before we formally proceed to our discussion, let me read the objective first. At the end of the lesson, students will be able to identify and classify at least 5 collar types into their correct categories. It includes flat, standing, and roll with 90% accuracy. Describe the basic principles of collar construction using at least 3 K design rules with clear and correct explanation. And lastly, appreciate the importance of different color in overall appearance of the garment. So I hope that we are positively attain this objective at the end of our session. So and now, let's have first our quick energizer. So what you are going to do is you are just going to guess type of collar. First we have, can you guess? Okay, so that is Mandarin collar. Next, so it is wrapped collar. And that one is convertible collar. And lastly, we have shirt collar. Good job everyone. The question is, what is collar? A collar is a part of a shirt, dress, coat, or blouse that fastens or frames the neck. So, the collar, it is a piece of cloth that being attached in the garment to look more becoming, not only the garment but also the wearer. So what are the purpose of collar? It enhances the garment's design. Yes, it enhances the garment's design because aside of its shape, it also adds a decorative purpose. And always remember that comes in various shapes, size, and styles because we have 8 categories of collars. Therefore, there are various shapes, size, and styles. Always remember that. And lastly, draws the eye upward and frames the face attractive. So, this collar will help you emphasize your face and it looks more attractive. In collar, we have a principles. So, what are those principles? So, as a garment student, it is important to understand and to know the principles of collar in order to come up a well-made or a correct collar that being used in your future design. So first, in principle of collar, we have first, if you want to obtain flat collar, always remember that the shape of the neckline of the collar and the neckline of the garment exactly alike. So if you want to obtain a roll around collar, the neckline edge you need to shape the garment neckline and the collar neckline slightly different to some extent and slightly the same in some part to make the collar roll partly around the neck edge and lay flat at the front. And for the last, if you want to obtain a standing collar, you are to shape the garment neckline totally different from that of the neckline of the collar. So this will make the resulting collar stand around the neck edge. So again, what are those principles of collar? First, in flat collar, we need to exactly the same. In roll collar, slightly different and slightly the same. And standing collar, totally different. So always remember that the categories of the collar. First, we have flat collar. So it is a non-convertible collar, which means that it lies flat against the neckline of the garment. So the flat collar, from the word itself, flat collar, it lies flat against the neckline of the garment. So it is always flat. So here are some examples or here are some types of collars or flat collars. These are sailor collars that being used in elementary schools. In Peter Pan collar, And for Bertha cap collar, this is for casual. And for baby collar, it is for formal, casual, and other. We have standing collar. Another categories of collar is standing collar. This collar category is cut in such way that the collar neckline is cut totally different in shape to that of the neckline of the garment. So as I mentioned earlier, that the standing collar is totally different. So always remember that standing collar is totally different. So it fits around the neckline, and as the name suggests, it stands up around the neck edge. So the standing collar is expected that it stands up around your neck. So here are some types of standing collar. First, we have shirt collar, commonly seen in polo shirts, uniform, and others. And next we have mandarin collar, the commonly used in Filipiniana. The mandarin collar came from Chinese. This collar is traditional into the Chinese. And we have funnel collar and jabot collar. And last category, we have roll collar, a collar style that rolls over, falling away from the neck edge to some extent. So it is a collar whose shape of the neckline is partially the same to that of the garment neckline shape. In some part, usually the back neckline is cut in different shape to that of the garment neckline. So I have here, so here are the types of roll collar. First, we have convertible sports collar, the very common in uniform here in Baiso, or the collar that being used here in Baiso. And we have convertible collar, so it is commonly in casual garment. And continuous collar is for formal, casual, or even for formal event, casual, and others. And we have wrap collar. So from the word itself, wrap collar, the collar is being overlapped each other. Okay, everyone, can you recall those categories, or what are those categories of collar? First, we have flat collar, standing collar, and roll collar. Very good, everyone. So for the conclusion of our topic, collar construction is essential in garment aesthetic and functionality. So the collar is not just for aesthetic, but it also provide a functionality. In what way? Through comfort and perfect fit, and it will also attract the frame of your face. And knowing collar categories helps ensure proper construction and styling. So in the future, as a garment or as a fashion designer, you are able to know what are the proper and what are the correct color that you are going to use for that specific design. And for the collar neckline shaping ensures a professional finish. So aside from the perfect fit, aside from that aesthetic, so it will come up a professional finish in the neck edge. So it will help the garment more and more attractive, more becoming, and especially the wearer looks and especially the wearer boasts her or his confidence. Okay, for our assessment, test 1, we have multiple choice. You are going to choose the best answer. And for the test 2, give at least 5 examples each categories of color. And for test 3, explain the three principles of color. I hope that you learn from our topic today. Thank you and God bless.